What is up, beautiful people? Welcome back to Lou Rock TV. And today, got a couple things going on. Gonna go to the Rays game today with my brother. Gonna see my PC mistress in the Rays. See a little Wander Franco, Randy Rosarena. So that should be fun. I'm gonna have a link in the description below for a channel called Who's On First, the show. We had like a 30-minute conversation on Clemente, and I showed him some of my Clemente collection. Yeah, he was just scrolling through looking for Clemente stuff, found my channel, and shot me an email, wanna have a nice little conversation. So that will be in the link below. That was fun, even though Rob kept on forgetting Lou Rock TV. But I could talk cards and Clemente to anybody, so that was fun. Appreciate it. Link in the description below. But I was listening to the local radio station, I don't know, last week. And, you know, the big news was Miggy, at that time, approaching 3,000. And, you know, 500 home runs, 3,000 hits. That's an exclusive club into itself. But it got me thinking about Clemente, because to me, I consider him the gatekeeper. What better person to have as the gatekeeper at 3,000? So when Miggy hit 3,000, Miggy became the 33rd person to enter this prestigious club. Clemente, when he did it in 72, when was it? September 30th, 1972? Just off the top of the dome. So nearly 50 years ago, he was number 11. When he hit 3,000, he hit a double. So I was like, golly, in 50 years, okay, math, 33, 11. So 22 members of this club have been added. Now I started thinking, I was like, golly, who's going to be next? Like, the game has changed so much with launch angle, the mindset of bunting, you know, like the Ichiros. There's not that, there's the body type of Ichiro and that mindset of, you know, bunting for base hits, legging out infield hits. That's just gone. There's no, you know, there's no one like that no more. And I was just trying to think, I'm like, is Altuve? But even at 5'3", Altuve's a power hitter. He could crush the ball. Does he have the ability to beat out infield hits, leg out? You know, those quick, can he bunt? Yeah, I think he has the hand-eye. He could do that. But I was just, so I started doing a little deep dive. And, yeah, so I started looking at, you know, who entered the club in the 90s, 2000s, and 2010s. So I'm going to flip the camera around, because this is a baseball card channel. I'm going to show you some baseball cards of some of these members and who I think is next in the 3,000 club. To be number 34. 34 in the club. So I didn't want to take my cards out of the case because that's their home and they like it there. But in the 90s, Robin Yount, George Brett, Dave Winfield, Eddie Murray, one of the meanest, best rookie Gold Cup rookie cards ever. Who else is next? Eddie Murray, little Paul Molitor. This is his rookie. Little Tony Gwynn action. And Wade Boggs. These guys hit 3,000 in the 90s. Let me take you back to the desk for the 2000s. All right, beautiful people. I am back to the desk. Look at my baby. Look at Bob. Shout out to my boy Reindeer Studios for hooking up that image. Craig Biggio was one of the cats who hit 3,000 in the 2000s. And I have to just shout out my boy Silver Jackify. Let me turn off this light. Too much of a glare. But look at that. Hilarious. Every time I see this card, I think of Silver Jackify. Epic giveaway, baby. Next is Paul Merrill. Prestigious 500 home runs, 3,000 hits.
I mean, like I said, I mean, he was pretty emphatic that he never took anything, and it's a bad luck. But like I said, David Ortiz is in there. It's going to open up the floodgates. Now, next is Cal Ripken. Here's his nice little rookie card. I need to get the tops traded. That is a hole in my PC. I love doing these videos because you realize there's stuff to get. And that's one of them. And last in the 2000s is just one of my favorite rookie cards. The last true rookie card, Ricky. Ricky being Ricky. Look at that card, so sick. Got this in a yard sale when I was a little kid. I think I got the shoebox for 10 bucks. I was asking my mom. I think I only had $2 with me. I'm like, hey, Mom, can I borrow $8? She's like, fine. All right, let's move these on. Let's move these along. That's in the 2000s. Now, in the 2010s, I'm trying to do it by decades. Has some monsters in that one. Let's go with the first one, A-Rod. I do need to get the SP because I think he'll eventually make the haul for obvious reasons. But, I mean, for obvious reasons, he's not in it. But like I said, David Ortiz is in it. And people are starting to like A-Rod now that he's in the media, and very knowledgeable guy. But, yeah. Next is future Hall of Famer, Adrian Beltran. I need to get the Chrome. But this is a great card to have. Future Hall of Famer, 3,000 hits. Next, how can we keep these two? They got to go together. Pujols and Ichiro. I need to get the tops traded of both of them to complete the nice little set. What am I doing? Let me show you. It's so beautiful. So beautiful. I love baseball cards. And last but not least, for the 2010s, the captain, Derek Jeter, number 2. Now, I have the SP joint, but this is my favorite rookie card of his. I love and adore this card. The Stadium Murphy. Love it. Like I said, got the SP. A lot of people love the SP, but this card is just, you talk about condition sensitive. The SP has its issues, but, I mean, your border better be tight on this card. Front and back, because of the glossiness. You know, the 93 SP had its chipping issues, but this had paper loss issues, snowing issues, edge issues. It has a lot of, I'm surprised. This is an underrated card in my opinion. All right, so that's that for the 2010s. And so that got me thinking, you know, the 2020s, we just got my man Miggy. And that's, you know, his tops card. I think it's tops traded. I need to get. I do not have it. I've been sleeping on that, and now I'm paying the price for it. But I got a couple cool Miggies, you know, a little bat. And I think that's glove, or I don't know. I'm getting into these relics because of my boy Snoop and Aaron Davis. Little pinstripe action. So some early relics for Miggy. But I got me thinking, like, so he's the only one in the 2020s. Let me flip this camera around. Figure I switch it up. Change the angle on the camera for this last little segment. But yeah, got some room to grow. I like having purpose, and I got lots of room on the Hall of Fame wall for extra cards. I got ideas, but that costs money. Right now I'm trying to go to the National, so I haven't bought nothing. Anyways, back to these active leaders. So, like I said, Miggy is the last person, number 33 in this exclusive club, and first one in 2020s. We're already 2 years in. And I'm looking at these active leaders besides Pujols and Miggy who are already in. You got people like Cano, who's 39, 2,600 hits. Yadier Molina, 39. He would have retired, but Pujols came back. In my opinion, he stayed. 2,100 hits. Joey Votto. If I hear someone else say that Joey Votto is a Hall of Famer, we're fighting, because he is not a Hall of Famer. He's got 2,000 hits. He's 38 years old. Yeah, he has an MVP. I think he has a Gold Glove. But man, if Dave Parker
and Dale Murphy. Look at their numbers compared to Votto. They're not in the Hall of Fame. Joey Votto sure as hell. Look, you got me on a tangent now. Golly. Hey, Votto, Joey ain't getting in. All right. A surprising number when I was doing my little research. Elvis Andrus, 33 years old, got 1,800 hits. Now he's the prototypical, you know, speedy guy. You know, I think his batting averages go up a little bit. But man, that's a sneaky play right there. I didn't think he was that high. I mean, he's still got a long way to go, but you know, if he's averaging 150 hits, what you could do, stay healthy. I mean, he's gonna be in that lineup. And next you got Andrew McCutchen, 35. I don't think he's gonna be anywhere close. So on to my predictions. There's a couple cats who are on pace. There's 3 guys that I was looking at. You got Altuve, who I kind of mentioned before. I think he has the body type. You know, he has the skill set. Especially if he gets older. If he stops focusing on trying to crush, but he's in Houston, how can you not focus on crushing it? A hit's a hit, right? But he's a great hitter. He can hit it the other way. Hits for a high average, and he's high in that batting lineup. A lot of people don't consider that. He hits high in the lineup. More opportunities. That's how you get into this club. You gotta have the days of guys playing 150 games, 155 games, you know, playing every day. You need at-bats. And these guys are happy giving a good 140 games a season, 145, you know, load management, you know. The guys aren't hungry like they used to be. I don't know, it's just me. I mean, guys getting paid 200, 300 million, you know, I got a sword, you know, can I sit out? You know, the days of the, you know, Cal Ripkens, you know, Rickies, playing every day, just don't have it. But like I said, again, I'm going off on a tangent. Let me turn this slide off. Boom. Nice little this is still underrated rookie card. You know, after the scandal, it dropped. That's when I got it, copped it. Beautiful card, nice centering. But this is a sneaky card. I think despite the scandal, they'll get in because he has shown, which is even more frustrating, he can hit for a decent average, high average, still hit with power, and there's no trash cans in the background. All right. Another sneaky play. Oh, and that's Altuve. He's at 1,783 hits, and he's 32. So he's got average, you know, 150 hits for next decade, you know. Actually, less than that. But you know what I mean. 150 for about 8-10 years. Not easy to do, but he doesn't have, I don't think he has a real serious injury history. I think he has a shot. He has a shot, but he is not my guess for the next guy. Manny Machado, 29 years old, 1444. His Topps Finest. These Topps Finest are so underrated. Love Topps Finest. If you could get the refractors, get the refractors. But that's a dope Machado, real cheap. Here's a gold border Bowman of Machado. And here's a mini, just a little something different. It's a mini chrome of Machado. And here's a guy, he's just one of the few guys nowadays who's just grimy. He likes to play. He knows he's good. I love the attitude. Not afraid to speak up. He's a star, superstar. And I think that, you know, it will motivate him to get 3,000. Hits for power. But in that big old ballpark, he could probably get some extra hits. No real injury history. I mean, the guy's a dog. I like him. I like him a lot. I'm not showing my hand. And next, the last one is Mr. Mike Trout. Pretty much stayed healthy his whole career till last year. 30 years old, 1,400 hits, 1,427 to be exact. Here's my favorite rookie card of his because it's I don't got a couple. I don't have the update, but this one is just sicker, I think, in my opinion. Maybe because I have it. But why is it so blurry or glary? It's a sick card. Just trust me, it's sick. And yeah, if he's averages 150 hits, you know, the days of Ichiro hitting, you know, these guys hitting 200 hits. Like I said, they don't play every day. They're content, you know, playing 135, 145 games a year. Load management, if they're in the playoffs, they're not playing, you know, stuff like that. It's annoying. Mike Trout has to play in all the regular season games because the Angels don't make the playoffs. So he has a shot. But my guess, my bet, just because of the attitude, the lack of injuries, the lineup, is Manny Machado. This cat, 29 years old, probably play till he's 40. Yeah, great hitter, probably average 150 hits next decade. Manny Machado will be number 34 in the 3,000 hit club. And that is my opinion, which is usually fact and correct. But that's it, people. I'm going to go to my brother's house, go enjoy this Rays game, check out that Clemente interview, and yeah, that's it. Peace out. Go Yankees. I miss Bob.